What's up, guys? It's Gage here with ProPlay Games. Today we're doing another market watch, kind of after the emergency ban list here. A lot is changing very rapidly, so we're going to go over exactly what's changing, maybe that's why, and what's actually to come. What should we expect after all this hype kind of dies down a little bit. And first off, that's Duelist Alliance is actually up maybe like, what, a third, triple its price. You could pick these up for like 5s. And now it is sitting around 15 pretty handsomely, with a lot of them going around there. So a lot of people are kind of, I guess, okay with selling this at 15 bucks. As you can see here, price trend just dipped tremendously, and now you're gonna see eventually it's gonna go way back up there. So, yeah, you used to find these for like around 5s on eBay or something like that, and now they're like super expensive. It's gonna be really good with new pendulum monsters and everything. Wisdom Eye's back at 3. Pendulum Call is back at 3. It's insane. Pendulum Call's back at 3, and then what's the other card? There's another card back at 3 too that just brings Pendulum to the top. The Performance Power Bro is back at 3 too. This one adds your Pendulum Call from your deck to hand, and Pendulum Call's insane. It's literally like a 1-card complete your scales, but you can always special summon like Magicians after that. But we're getting new Magicians really soon too, so that's also going to help out that deck. So Duelist Alliance just kind of really ties that all together, being like your Rhoda for literally everything in the deck. So I'm not surprised this card is up. This card should have been more expensive probably out the gate. Maybe not out the gate actually, because it wasn't that good, but like you could kind of see in the future a little bit that this card was going to be worth a lot. So now sitting at 15 bucks, it's pretty good. Next card is Sky Iris, and both copies actually are kind of sitting around a little bit of an interesting price. Mostly we're going to be looking at the OTS packs for all the changes going by, because those are the ones that are going to be harder to get, and obviously people are going to value those a lot more than like the commons, which you can get at chump change. But Sky Iris, the OTS pack, is now sitting around like 2 bucks. Of course, that's again with the Performance Power Odd Eyes Magician's going to be coming back. You're also going to be seeing Apex Avian going to be fluxing a little bit, because people are going to be wanting to get those as well. I see this deck is going to be really good for the last few months we have before links drop. As soon as links drop, you just might as well not own the deck at that point. But following, we have these next few months here, and then there's no events going on there. But then after the list, we have like nationals, U.S. nationals, and other events going on there. There's like the Extravaganza in Ohio. You can get some free giant cards there if you learn the format pretty quickly. So moving on from there, like, you're only going to be able to play this deck for a short amount of time before we get a new list, and by that time everything else is going to change again. So I think this deck's going to be really good for that time being, though. That being said, Performance Skull Crabat Joker is now $12, up from like 6 OTS pack. Commons are like less than $1. They're always going to be less than $1, but this oh my god, this jumped more than I thought it would be. Like I get why this card's good, but we're still missing Monkey Board, and Monkey Board was like the most insane card in this deck, period. So not having Monkey Board's a little bit upsetting, but I mean, this card's all just like a Rhoda for any of your other bros too. It's just, it's really hard for me to justify this card being so expensive. I get it, it's a really nice kind of Stratos for everything, but without Monkey Board, without Kieran, where you were able to bounce this guy back and get advantage over and over again, it seems kind of just awkward for it to be so high. Like, there's not too much you can grab except the Pendulum Sorcerer, which Pendulum Sorcerer is an insane card, don't get me wrong, but like, outside of that, I don't think the Performance Powers really hold too much ground. Maybe like Guitar Turtle combo draw 2 is okay still, I guess. I don't know. Playing Zodiac with it actually might be beneficial. Even though Zodiac got hit a little bit, the combos are still kind of there. You just need specific kind of things. But yeah, I see this still being pretty good, actually. Now, more like I look at it. $12 is a little high, though. Expect you guys to want to hold on to these for a little bit, and then if you have them, actually, I want you to sell them real quick, because then you'll make some mad profit. But if you guys are waiting for these to go higher, you're doing the wrong thing there. I would definitely try to drop these as soon as you can. And if anything, you could just play commons for like less than $1 if you don't really care about rarity that much. Draconic Diagram. These are cards that I kind of think will go all over the place here for the next few weeks. Draconic Diagram is now 88 bucks. It's 99. I know Pittsburgh, people were buying them. Shops were buying them for obscene prices, like 90 bucks or something like that, and flipping them for like 100 at the event. This card's just so important, and with Zodiac starting to take down a peg with Terror Top to 1, as well as Norton getting banned, you can expect this card to be going up a lot more, maybe sitting around that $100 price range still. I expect it fully to be at that point there, so I would definitely try to hold on to these if you don't have a playset yet. This might be the cheapest you can get them for a long while. That's really awkward to say, but it seems like the truth. Another card is Ash Blossom Enjoy Spring, sitting around 70 bucks. I think this is the lowest you'll be able to find this bitch. This thing was sitting at 90 bucks before Pittsburgh, and I still think that's the correct pricing for this card because everybody needs 3 of these things still. This card's just so important in literally every deck. It's an insane hand trap. I'm surprised Dragonic Diagram is more. It just, that's shocking to me. It doesn't make too much sense. You can pick a playset up these for like probably 200 from somebody easily, and then I think that's a good investment too, because this card it's not going to reprint really time soon, and everybody's going to be using it in literally every deck list from now until forever. It's just that fucking good. So like, I would definitely recommend picking up these. People are saying Droll and Lockbird might be a sleeper, might be better than this, but I highly doubt that. There's going to be a time where Droll and Lockbird just not as good, and Ash Blossom's like the nut. Like against True Kings and everything, I think Ash Blossom's just strictly better if they don't activate Terraforming first, because you can stop Dragonic Diagram, and that might be their only search for the turn most of the time. Like, if I get it, if they go Terraforming and then you drop Droll and Lockbird on them, you stop them from doing that Dragonic Diagram, but if you just Ash Blossom the Diagram, doesn't that do the same thing? And that also stops, what, 3 more targets? Considering they just open the Dragonic Diagram on its own, it makes more sense that this card should be more expensive. That's what I'm trying to get at. I think people should pick up their playset. Probably now might be the time. We'll get your cheapest playset, and that'll be a good investment for the future until you plan on quitting the game, or this card gets a reprint, or you can like keep it long enough where you can see a reprint coming. I just feel like this card should be more. If it drops down to 50, I will be genuinely surprised. Another card is just Instant Fusion. This card you're going to see tanking a lot with Norden gone. Oh boy. Ultimate Rares, I feel bad for anybody that picked up your set. It looks gorgeous, but oh, that's a poor investment now. Yeah, I bet you feel sorry. This card's just gonna drop. All rarities is just gonna drop. Like I really can't even just bundle them into anything because the whole price of this card is just gonna tank over time. So I would definitely try to get rid of them before anything, and I would definitely just not purchase Ultimate Rares until you actually, if you have to find a niche deck where it'll be good. And if you do that, let me know. I'm actually genuinely curious. Next card we're talking about is Wisdom Eye Magician. This card's actually going to be sitting around $1 here now. It'll be sitting around $1, I think, for a while. You could probably pick these up. The thing is, it's not a big change, but I'm talking about you could probably pick these up for quarters, maybe like the 5-cent pile in your locals or something like that. You could pick these up for next to nothing because this card was just trash. But now with it back at 3, and Pendulum Call back at 3, everybody's going to be looking for these. You could easily probably get 3 of them and sell a playset for $3. If you have them laying around, it's actually, it ends up being a lot of money for you guys if you end up selling that. That's always something that I see a lot of people neglect, as people buy out the high dollar cards and hope that those will like go up in a little bit, and yeah, shit, I can sell all of those. But people that don't talk about like just buying obscene amounts of low like common cards that they think could be good, and even if they go up a little bit, like Retaliating Sea was another one of them at Pittsburgh. Like you could pick these up for nickels, and then people were buying them 3 for $2. Like that's insane flip value. That's a lot of money you're making off of cards you bought for 5 cents each. So I definitely think that this card's gonna be, you'll be able to sell these play sets for like $3. If you pick them up for 25 cents, 5 cents, you're getting 3 times, 4 times your value that you paid for it. So definitely something to look at. Definitely something I would sell if you guys have them, and keep maybe a play set. You buy a play set for $3. That's nothing big either. Brilliant Fusion is a card that I think is going to be fluxing around a lot too, because now with Terra Top combo gone, Scorpio combo is going to be that new thing, because people are going to be wanting to have a more reliant way to get that off. Where Terra Top, one talking to more just sounds so bad, and it is bad, so I wouldn't try that. But Brilliant Fusion seems like the best target off of your Scorpio now that Norden's gone. Instant Fusion used to be that nut, but Brilliant Fusion just seems better. There's obviously a lot of better cards you can dump. Snow, Wolf is another one. Wolf's a Beast Warrior. You can even dump like fucking, I don't know, I was thinking like dumping Recover or something like that, and using Seraphonite and Recover to make a 6-star synchro, and then use Elder Entities from your extra deck. I was thinking some weird shit, but Brilliant Fusion is just going to be probably a lot better moving forward now, and that's going to be your go-to target for Scorpio if you're using the Scorpio combo. I don't foresee any other card being better than this for that scenario. Speedroid, Terra Top, talking about it respectively. Ooh, yeah, That's gonna go down. You see, even like these copies sitting at $7. No, I wouldn't even stay. I'd stay away from this card. I wouldn't buy it. And if you have ultimate rares, try to get as much value as you can off of your 2 that you might have, and keep your 1 if you want to. I highly doubt it'll be even good though, so I would just even try to sell your playset for a price that might be good for you, because I don't see this card ever coming back to anything higher than 1. Card's just obscene. Definitely kind of sad to see it go. A lot of these OTS pack ultimate rares are all dropping, you know? They're all going to be sucky. Like, the only good one is, like, Utopia Lightning. So, that's interesting, though. I would definitely try to get rid of your Speedroid Terratops. I don't foresee this card being worth too much. By next week, it'll be probably worth next to nothing. Unending Nightmare is a card I want to talk about and pitch to you guys. I think this card's going to be a lot higher with the pendulums coming back to the rise. A lot of people are going to be trying that shit out. This card's insane in that mirror, just popping scales like it's nothing. So I would definitely look into maybe picking up a playset of these while they're super, super cheap. I know a lot of people were looking for these at Pittsburgh, but I see like this card's going to be really, really good. I would definitely consider picking up a playset if you can find it really cheap. It seems like it could be a good investment. I definitely think this card's going to go up. Unending Nightmare is a really cool card. I like it a lot too. So yeah, I would definitely consider picking these up. And Cosmic Cyclones, if you haven't picked those up already too, they're rather cheap now. True Draco is going to be running around a lot. That's another spell trap removal you're going to be wanting to get your hands on. Zodiac Barrage is a card. Actually, I was a little bit late on it, but this card spiked up a lot. I think it was up around 50 again after Pittsburgh because everybody played Zoo in that list, and now it's back dropping down to 47. I don't imagine it going any lower though, as people will probably think like Zodiac's dead with like Norden gone, but that's just far from the truth. People like forget what this deck does. It just does stupid stuff. So this card's down a little bit again, but it's actually up a lot if you think about it over if you look at the price trend here even. I would definitely try to like. It's hard to say, like, holding on to a playset of these, it'll probably be good for the last few weeks before links come out. It'll be good after links come out. So it's just really weird. This card's kind of all over the place now, but it's up altogether from Pittsburgh. Everybody's going to be looking for those from Pittsburgh. So I would definitely consider maybe holding onto your playset. I would definitely not get rid of it. I would hold on to it, and if you don't have a playset, you're going to be wanting to look for these rather soon, because everybody's playing that stuff now. Another card is Zodiac Broadbull. That went up. Usually these cards kind of sit at 12, 10. The Dryden's actually 10 on the nose. I think this card was around the same price. This is up to 15 now. That's like that's like a 33% increase in price. That's worthy talk about it. But cards just necessary in the combo. Still will be necessary in the combo. So I would definitely look into picking up a Broadbull or 2. I don't foresee this card going any lower now that people realize Zodiac is still that nut. So, Broadbull is probably going to stick around the price of 15. I feel like this is going to be its stagnant value up until we get the reprint in the Megatins, and then it'll drop from there. True King Lithogasm, this card dropped. This card was actually sitting around $6 when people thought Dinos was that nut. People might think Dinos are still good now, but I can assure you guys, Dinos just not the way to go. True or Zoo is probably the way you're going to be wanting to play the deck. Again, I have to try to see if I can find combos with Norden, without Norden, excuse me. So, I don't know, maybe Zoo people might wane off of that, but still, it's just, Pure is better than the Dino, if you get what I'm saying. It's just always going to be that way, probably, I think. As you saw, there was no Dino variants that actually topped Pittsburgh, I don't think. So, I just feel like this is probably the reason this card's dropping a lot. Still a good card though. If you plan on playing the Dino version, I would definitely try to pick your playset up now. It's the cheapest you're going to find it. It's a pretty easy card to pull though, since it is a super rare, so you might be able to, like, if you buy a box of Raging Tempest, even though there's not too much value in there, you can probably pull a playset pretty easy. And the last card I kind of want to just talk to you guys is Dimensional Barrier. Why is this card so low? Why is this card $32? This baffles me. This card's insane, and it's $32. People are like, oh, after links it won't be that good. And I get that. First few kind of lists, or first few sets after link, maybe first 1 or 2 after links, none of the link decks are going to be that good, or people are going to have to be forced to try to play with links, or people aren't going to be playing decks that revolve extra deck at all because it's just not worth it. But once we get links settled in and this card becomes good, Jesus, this card's going to be insane. Like, this card's just still so good. People would side this against the Zodiac Mirror. It shuts down the Zodiac Mirror. So if you're still expecting to play those 32 Zodiac decks in top 32 of any YCS or an event, you're needing Dimensional Barriers. This card's insanely cheap. please pick up a playset now, unless you fully expect to not play them until the Megatins drop. Then at that point, I would wait till the Megatins drop, pick them up right as they drop, because it'll be super cheap still, probably be even cheaper than this, if people don't realize soon enough that this card's insane. So, this card just still being so genuinely unfair, I'm surprised it's this low. I would definitely try to pick up a playset now if you intend to play it. If you don't intend to play it, maybe just wait till the Megatins drop. Then at that point, try to pick them up on the low, because even if at that point the slightest increase is going to give you a lot of money in the long run. So yeah, this card's just insanely low. I would definitely look into picking up a set. That being said, that's pretty much everything I got for you guys here. Lots of changes, lots of hype prices and everything. I would definitely try to stay away from the hype prices, wait till they stagnate a little bit. We're not getting this list for like a whole month, which is different from what it normally was, where normally you would make a bad investment and then you'd be stuck with it. Now you have like a month to play with that bad investment. Hey, but if you got any regionals to play in, it's still playing it under the list and everything. So, I don't know, it's just kind of like thinking ahead. Do you really need the cards, or do you want to wait? Because I feel like also at Nationals these prices are going to jump again, because everybody's going to be wanting to last minute realize, oh shit, I need all those cards from the new list. So I would definitely try to wait, kind of take your time with purchasing the new stuff that might be good until people actually realize it's good or figure out it's good. So yeah, got a whole another month to play on the old format list. Enjoy your Norden while it lasts. Yeah. If you guys liked the video, be sure to like the video, thumbs up the video, however much you enjoyed the video. You can find most of these cards at our website at ProPlayGames.com. Use the promo code NIMNIM, that's 10% off your entire order. It's a huge discount. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Gage from PPG, signing out.